Stay right there for yours, hsn.com, or of course, if you're calling us on the phone line, we'll get straight to you. What an amazing day. Everything is free, shipping and handling today and tomorrow. So anything you've been looking to buy, heck, maybe it's origami. In fact, let's do this. Let's get cozy and spend the next hour talking all things origami, the easiest and simplest storage organizational solution, which requires zero assembly, no building, no tools, no anybody coming to help you. You don't need it. It won't be another item added to the honey-do list. All right, let's do 4 or 5 items, and let's start with this one. It's the Origami 3-tier foldable rolling cart. Now, is maybe the pressure cooker going on here? Are all your crafting goodies going on here? Are towels going on here? Beauty supplies going on here? Is this gonna be something that lives in the office, lives in the pantry, lives in the closet, lives wherever you need it to? It's something that you can move and roll because it is on wheels. We love this. We have a couple of these in our home. My son normally uses it to separate all his Legos out in all different styles and colors, but you can use it for 1,000,001 things. We'll go through the colors in a few moments because we have all of these available. Yes, free shipping and handling. It's under, is that right? Under $70 today? It is. It's a weekly deal drop under $70. Rebecca Wood is one of our incredible experts from the world of origami.
How you
it's
doing?
good to
Hi.
see you.
And it's a huge customer pick.
Well,
people love it.
I can't keep up with the reviews.
No, I know. And then what I always say is we're going to tell you like how much it will hold, what it's made from, but go read the reviews because people get brilliant with how they're using this, and you will too, because it's going to fit in any room. It's going to fit in any spot, no matter how tight it is. Should we go through the colors?
Let's do the
real
colors
quickly?
first.
Okay, so we're going to start with this. This is relatively new to the Origami lineup.
Is it called Riverside?
Riverside Blue.
I love
Isn't
that.
it so pretty? It sounds so pretty. It is so pretty. It's more like a denim. So if you are looking at it and you get it home, it's denim.
Okay.
This is, now, if you bought the original Origami from 15 years ago and it was that platinum color, this is going to go right back
Same.
to it. It's same one. So I love that we have that cohesiveness there. Red, #1 color when it comes to kitchen or pops of color, accent colors, red. You're going to love that bright red.
It's the designer splash.
Exactly. Now, this is one of my favorites because it stands out with being the only matte finish. It's black. It's very contemporary, very modern, and I do love that softness of it. So it's not going to be like shiny, it's got a very matte finish.
Let's not play favorites, but we all love the white.
Everybody loves the white, and you're gonna see why. I'm gonna move it around the studio so you can see how you can use it. But yeah, that white is beautiful. Now remember, this is powder coated steel, so this white, you're never gonna get that chip that's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
No, always looks as good as new.
And this is my favorite. This is the one I have in my house, and this is the bronze. So if you have dark wood floors, if you kind of want that rich kind of a gold tone look, that bronze is perfect.
So you get the idea, right? You've got 1, 2, 3 different tiers. You've got the mesh bottom on there, right? Anything you want to put in goes in. And you just saw what Rebecca did. This folds up. You don't have to have it out the entire time. I mean, you can do if you want. It's one of the best solutions we've had in terms of rolling carts. There's nothing else quite like this.
No, and you couldn't be easier. This is exactly how it's going to come to you, just like this. Now remember, it's really lightweight. My daughter takes this to all of her vendor fairs. She puts it in the back seat of the car. She brings it in, she wheels it, she's able to use it. It is so lightweight you can pick it up with one hand, but it's still powder coated steel. You still have that durability. When you get it out of the box, you just open it up. That's it.
Done.
That's all you have to do.
Done.
Once you lock these flat brackets into place, each of these are going to hold 13 pounds for a grand total of 39 pounds.
Yep.
And we're talking about a tiny footprint. We're just about 11.5 inches off the wall, 18 inches across.
So the size is ideal. I love the inspiration we see on the videos. Like you take this out to the grill, you've got all your supplies on there. A lot of people use them in the bathrooms, honestly. You know, because you're always overflowing with beauty supplies, and it might be towels, and it might be toilet rolls. Great in the laundry room. Maybe you're gonna put your Nellies on there, right? All the different bits and pieces that you need to have. Obviously, we do talk to our crafting fans out there. It is a perfect crafter's companion, as it were,
Well,
right?
and as I said with my daughter, she has so much yarn and it was all over the house. This is just a great way to house whatever your hobby is, whatever you need it for. Natasha was saying that, the host here was saying that she has her chair and that everybody in the house knows it's her chair. She puts all of her stuff there. So it's just whatever you need. What I wanted to show you is it's that perfect counter height.
Yeah.
So it's about 3 feet tall. So you see, as you're kind of wheeling that over, whether it's your pressure cooker, whether whether it's gonna be that big mixer or maybe it's just gonna be your fruits and veggies, you're able to wheel it around with ease. One of the things before I show you another use for it is, as I close it, I wanna show you the mesh that we have. And we did that for a few reasons. That's aeration. Perfect for that, right? So you're able to put your fruits and veggies in that, those bottom layers not gonna get soggy or moldy. It has that aeration. I use it in my entryway closet because there's nothing there. There's just that one shelf, right? So I love that now I have these shelves in there and I put my wet umbrella. Maybe it's gonna be your hats and mittens, anything that's wet, you're gonna get that aeration. But it's so tight, you never have to worry about anything.
I think that feeling of being organized or getting organized, it's an amazing feeling. When everything has a place, right? And you always put it back in the right place, it just makes life easy.
And let me tell you, when you hear organization, I think people can feel overwhelmed. Start with just one area.
Start small.
I did my closet.
Right.
I did my closet last weekend and I spent 2 hours and now I'm happy. This week I'm just so happy walking in there. So maybe it's gonna be your spice cabinet. Maybe it is gonna be your crafting cabinet. Maybe it's that you're gonna have all of the stuff out to do your gardening.
Good idea.
You can water right on this. It's never gonna rust. It's not gonna chip. It's not gonna corrode. You can keep this outside and it's not gonna rust, chip, or corrode.
If you want Riverside Blue, it's extremely popular. Is this gonna go in your son's bedroom to pour all his toys in? I mean, really, you could put this in any space, in any place of the house. It might be games that go in there, toys that go in there, Legos that go in there, right? We've got gardening materials out here. It looks wonderful. Riverside Blue, that really nice platinum. This is that designer red. You're gonna get the hooks on the front as well to finish it all off completely. You've got the handles at the side, and again, it's solid and it's sturdy and it's powder coated, so it's not going to rust, it's not going to chip, it's not going to peel on you. That's that matte black that Rebecca said. It's a very cool looking color, so that's the matte black. White is going to go in every space in your home. It's why we are limited on the white. It just typically outsells the other colors, and notwithstanding that beautiful bronze that's available as well. It's on those smooth, streamlined wheels, and again, you do not need to ask for help. Rebecca, when this arrives to your door, you can have this up and ready to go in seconds.
And I'm gonna show you some of the features that I really love, but yes, I could do this 100 times in the minutes that we talk. That's all you do every single time, whether you're using it. It's powder coated steel. You really will have this for decades.
Forever.
But remember too, I didn't even get to show you this. They're all coming with 3 hooks. Powder coated steel hooks that can go anywhere on the unit, and they all of the colors play back. So the red will be red, the black will be black. Here's what I want to show you. We always talk about movable storage, and then you get it home and you pile on that 39 pounds and you can't move it. Not with these. Origami has some of the best caster wheels on the market. I mean, it glides. As I bring it back, this is why we did this, because we all have that tiny area, a corner, a little pillar that's just dead space, but also the space in between each of the shelves makes it so even those big bags, you can grab these.
That makes me happy. Doesn't that make you happy?
Little things that make me happy.
It makes us so happy. All right, thank you for all your orders. Rebecca is not going anywhere. Rebecca is going to be popping in and out. It's a tag team with Lou Caputo. I love this at this hour. I do want to make sure you know, are you doing the deco rack? Yes.
Yes.
What can we look forward to with this?
This is, you would never guess that this is zero assembly. This is going to be the 2-tier rack that I think is coming up, or 3-tier rack.
And Lou's going to do this.
Lou's going to do that powder-coated steel. It's that perfect kind of Goldilocks where you want a big bang for your buck. You're going to love that 3-tier.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to head over. Lou is pacing the halls. He's waiting for us. He's anxious. He's eager. Lou Caputo, what is that I saw on my schedule? You've got not umbrella shade. It's the umbrella, isn't it, coming up?
No, it is the umbrella shade.
It's the umbrella shade.
It's the umbrella shade.
I love the umbrella shade.
It's that time of year.
It is that time of year. We need it.
We do need it.
Well, it's always the time of year for Origami, right?
Especially when it's free shipping.
Especially when it's free shipping. Listen, everybody's talking about it. It's the hottest news in town, free shipping and handling. If you do want to pre-order the 3-tier racks, please be our guest. That's one of our biggest sellers of all time. I looked around 2,500 reviews on the 3-tier racks. They are on FlexPay as well, and that is coming up in about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll do as much as we can in this hour, but if you go to hsn.com and search Origami, it will unlock the entire assortment that we have available here on the network. So let's move on to our next Origami superstar. It is our bookshelf. This was born out of customer feedback because you said, listen, I want an origami rack, but I need it maybe a little bit more decorator friendly. I need it to be maybe a bit more functional if I'm putting books and knickknacks on there. Lou Caputo, an origami to the rescue. Lou, this has been for many years now, our hot favorite.
No, it really, really has. And you hit the nail on the head when you said that it's something that evolved because the customers were like, we love origami, we love the strength, we love the ease of setup on these, but could you make something a little smaller?
Sure.
Something that's gonna be more decorator friendly and also more friendly to fit in the hallways of our homes.
Yes.
You know, and that's where we came up with this one right here, because this bookshelf is maybe the 4th or 5th piece ever in the origami line. And you know we have a lot in our line. So let's do all the colors first, because when I say all, we got a lot of colors tonight. So we'll start down here at the end. And folks, we don't always have this many colors. So you can get the price, the free shipping, all the colors, you got to do it.
It's the perfect storm. I mean, we really have it all. Reduced price, free shipping and handling, and the color selection.
It's all here.
If you do want Riverside, though, there's only 200 of this one.
Oh, wow. Okay. And this is a fairly new color still. It's like not even a year old yet. So a lot of people like to pick up that one. Forest Green wore this shirt just for this.
Look at you.
I mean, you know, I'm color coordinated. But that's the beautiful Forest Green right there. Next to that, bronze, one of the perennial favorites when it comes to origami.
Forever bronze.
Yeah, forever bronze. Everybody loves that. It looks great with leather or wood furniture if you've got any of those furnishings in your house. The next one is not red. It is rhubarb.
Rhubarb?
Rhubarb, a different shade of red. People go crazy for that one. A little pop of color in the house. Then we've got the beautiful black. The thing I love about the black in this one is that it's a matte finish.
There's only 100 in the black.
Wow, so that's probably not going to see tomorrow morning.
No.
Or later this morning, I should say. And then the last one is the classic. It is the pewter, the one that started it all. So we've got lots to choose from, but let me show everybody what the magic is with these. Oh, there it is right there. Ease of setup, okay? That is perhaps one of the biggest attributes of origami that drives people just nuts, because you don't have to spend an entire afternoon putting this together. And you know, it's a funny thing. When you look at a piece of furniture, the more shelves on it, the longer it's going to take you.
Of course.
I mean, that's all there is to it. So when you're talking about something with 6 shelves, that's a good afternoon project. You know, it is. But with origami, even though it's flat packed in a box, you take it out and it's set up in just a few minutes. Now, all origami pieces are powder coated steel.
Yes.
Okay, and the things that make powder coated steel so important is that it's going to resist chipping and scratching, yes, but it's also corrosion resistant. So you could literally use this anywhere you wanted to, indoors or outside, without worrying that the elements are somehow going to destroy it. But for a lot of people out there, the true magic with origami is the fact that we can do this. And this is, I think this is a brand new one, so it's going to be a little stiff, but watch. Oh, no, not that bad. Look at that. Yeah, so it all compacts down to about 3 inches at the widest point when you're talking about the bookshelf itself. See, look at how flat that gets, okay? Now, when you get this home for free shipping, by the way.
Free shipping, you
Did
say?
I mention that?
Free shipping?
Did we mention that?
What?
The free shipping. This, by the way, this weighs 26 pounds.
That's free shipping, though.
Free shipping, though. So who cares what it
And
weighs?
that's an $18 value.
Is it really?
$18.
$18. All right, there you go. And actually, I'll tell you this. If you or I tried to ship it for $18, they would laugh at us.
Of course.
They would laugh at us. They'd laugh at us anyway, but just for that reason specifically. So the way you set it up is you grab the sides and you just give it a little pull like that, okay? Now, I'm going to turn it around so you can see the back of it, because that's the origami toggle, and you're going to see this come up again and again and again. This is actually a patented design. All you've got to do is thread this through like this and pull down. Now, the minute I did that, Adam, this entire rack just became stable. I can pick this up, I can move this around a little bit, just like this. See that? And the rack is already stable. Then all I've got to do is flip over the top like this.
Yes.
And there's one more little latch right here. Now, and we're done. Now, as long as it's in this position, this right here is one of the things that makes this rack different, and it's the lattice work that's on the side of it, okay? Now, it is functional because it is welded to the side, so it does give it a little bit of structural integrity. It is beautiful because it's a nod to the decorator friendliness of this, but then the other thing is that it's there to stop books from falling off.
And that's
that's kind of a big thing if it's, you know, using it as a bookshelf. Don't have to. You could use it for whatever you want. Now, the other thing is the top. If you look at the shelves on this, they're not wire shelves like you're going to see on so many other origami pieces. These are perforated solid panels. And the reason we did that is we know with origami, people are gonna do whatever they want with them. And what I mean by that is water flow, air flow, all those things. A lot of people actually use these as plant shelves.
Yeah, because
okay?
you can.
So we wanna make sure that it's gonna be able to do that. But the other thing is we know that if you're gonna put smaller objects on here, we don't want them falling through the wire. So we said, you know what, let's give them the little tiny perforations. So that way if you put crystal, figurines, anything like that on here, they're not gonna fall through. Now, the weight capacity on this, because it is origami, it is powder coated steel, it is strong. If you're gonna notice something about this one, if you look down at the bottom, there are no wheels on it. It has what we call leveling feet. Actually, it's funny, I walked down the studio before and they were all just wobbling all over the place. And I'm like, all right, we could fix this very easily. The feet that are on here, if you rotate them clockwise, they're going to extend. If you rotate them counterclockwise, they're gonna retract.
So longer or shorter?
Longer or shorter, just by rotating the feet. You don't even need tools to do it. You could I use my foot sometimes just to kick them in and out, or you could use your hands, whatever you want. Very, very simple to do. Now, here's the reason that's important though. Number one, it's gonna stop things from falling off of here because it's not gonna be wobbly. But number two, it has to deal with the weight capacity. So if I have the leveling feet on here, and there are 6 shelves, we recommend you limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf.
Right.
Now that's a total of 300 pounds. I say it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight for a bookshelf, okay? 300 pounds of weight. Now, without the feet though, let's say your floor is perfectly level, you don't need these leveling feet, okay? You can go up to 70 pounds per shelf. That's a total of 420 pounds.
That's crazy.
It's insane. Like who has that much stuff to put on a bookshelf?
Right.
But here's the thing. Not everybody uses it for books. People use it in their kitchen for their kitchen electrics.
Yeah.
A stand mixer, let's say. You know, just big, heavy things all around the house. But you know why? Because you can.
Well, we are 4 minutes left in this presentation. Again, we're on a journey through the catalog of origami tonight. We're going to showcase so many different pieces, unique opportunities, but it really starts and stops with the free shipping and handling. Buy origami today.
Yeah.
We're going to make today National Origami Day, because if you need to shop for origami, every single piece is going to be free shipping and handling. The bookcase, the bookshelf inside the house, in the family room, in the hallway, in the office, wherever you put it, it looks wonderful.
Oh yeah.
And you can decorate it any which way you want. It might be very functional, it might be more ornamental in how you do put things on, but there's no other origami piece quite like this.
No,
that diamond
this one's
lattice work at the
very unique.
side is phenomenal. So color-wise, Riverside Blue, this is about to sell out. So last call on Riverside Blue. Again, I'm just throwing this out there. Is this for your son or daughter's bedroom, right? What a wonderful bookshelf that would be.
It's a
right?
beautiful color too. Yeah, that one, and that new color, people go crazy for that shade of blue.
Yes, in the
something about
playroom.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, the forest green. This one, a lot of folks use this one for plant shelves.
Perfect.
Because of the green.
Of course.
It just looks absolutely stunning. The bronze is one of my favorites. I mean, just
Classy.
because I have dark floors in my house, so by putting that in there, it belongs.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't look out of place. The rhubarb, I love this color because sometimes the reds are, you know, hey, look at me. This one's not so much that. This one is it's more of a muted red, but I love that shade right there. Almost to me, it's almost like cranberry, but
It is.
I love that.
I agree.
The black, if I get
Last
the
call.
chance, I mean, because of the way the light's hitting that, I'm just gonna see if I could tip that forward a little bit just so you folks could see that. But it's a matte finish. I love the matte finish on the bookshelves.
And everybody seems to agree with you. We have 68 left in the matte black. So 68 for America. Again, the reason we're so busy is that free shipping. I know we're going crazy about it, but
Everybody waits.
Everybody waits for a day like today.
And here's the funny thing too. I didn't know that till I got here. Nobody tells me anything. Yeah, it's like a state secret. I got here and they were like, you know, hey, by the way, it's all free shipping on everything today. I'm like, what? Yeah, wow. This one is the pewter, okay? This is the classic. You can absolutely not go wrong with the pewter. It's probably the most industrial out of all of them, but it's the classic. It's the one we've been selling here for 16 years. I mean, that's a long time.
It is. And again, there's a color for every destination, every place, and every space. But you must understand the attraction of this.
Right.
Whether we were doing the folding cart or whether it's the bookshelf, it's immediate. We're going to deliver this to your door in just a few days, and there's no waiting, Lou.
No.
I don't need to, you know, set aside several hours in a day to make it happen. It's going to be instant.
Yeah, and you do it yourself. And that's the other thing, because a lot of products out there, people get them home, and it's a weird thing. Like when you buy furniture, they'll give you the offer. Do you want to have it professionally built?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why? I thought this was like I could assemble this myself.
Right, exactly.
And you can if you have the time and the inclination to do it. But with origami, my gosh, anybody can set this up in just a few minutes, and it's going to look absolutely as good in your home as it does here. And that's the other thing. Sometimes you buy furniture, you see it in the store, and it's like, my gosh, that's gorgeous. You get it home, you put it together, and it's like kind of leaning to one side, and it's a little, you know, and you're like, and you got extra pieces. You're like, what did I do? With origami, that is never going to be the issue. And remember, what you're getting here is steel. This is not particle board. This is not plastic. It's none of those things. This is something that's going to last and last and last. As you said, it's like a generational product because literally I've got pieces that are over 15 years old at this point.
We talk about origami like it's for life because it really is. It just is. It's developed and designed and manufactured in a way that is of the highest possible quality. I mean, it's a brand that has recognition at HSN unlike anything else. It's our #1 home solution, and for very good reason. Lou's going to return very shortly. Lou, final words on the bookshelf.
Oh, at this price with the free shipping, you've got to pick up on this one and get it into your home. You're going to love it.
Thank you, Lou.
You're welcome. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Lots more still to come here on HSN. Stay in the ordering process for our bookshelf. $124.95. 4 flex pay of $31, and yes, free shipping and handling is right there. If you'd like to apply for the HSN credit card, I can save you $15 off this or any single item purchase. Call 1-800-695-1418 to find out more about it. So let's take a little bit of a turn. Let's take a turn in our show to showcase an item that is very rarely seen from the world of origami, because I did promise you surprises. I want to talk about our amazing kitchen storage solution. This is an item that gets a lot of requests for demonstrations. Again, it's not really very often on the airwaves. Rebecca has brought it tonight because it's a special occasion and it's free shipping and handling. We're going to have the black, we have the white, and we have that beautiful platinum silver available as well. You take a look and you kind of get an idea. Rebecca, one of the most ingenious designs.
And I love this one. It is so whimsical. Somebody used the word bespoke the other day, and you don't typically use that word when you're talking about origami, but we create everything you could think of. And this is gonna kind of bring back the days of when you were at your grandma's house making the pies, cooling the pies, making the cookies, and you're probably looking at it and thinking, there is absolutely no way this can be zero assembly.
Right.
So I've got to show you exactly how we are going to do this. This top shelf, one of the things you're gonna notice too is if you'd like to, you can collapse it and put it down. Use some S-hooks and you can hook on your coffee cups, your favorite utensils.
Fabulous.
And there's a whole bunch of different ways to use this, but let me show you how it's gonna come to you and how you're gonna put it together. I always love to show—
You want me to hold anything? Do you need me?
That's okay.
I'll stand right here in case
you wanna do it? Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll do it
You can
together.
just relax if you want. You can
I'm here for you, Rebecca.
What I wanted to show you is the disassembly.
Yes.
Because one of the things when you're talking about origami is you're gonna have this for decades, forever, because it's powder-coated steel. Beautiful, gorgeous wood. And take a look at that, Adam.
Look how casually you just did that, by the way. You didn't even say it. You just
look at it. Take a look at this. It's so
incredible.
Easy. It's incredible. But it's beautiful wood. It's a tongue and groove. So this is truly, and you don't hear this a lot too, it's furniture grade.
It's furniture
It's beautiful. It's a blonde wood, and you're gonna get this blonde wood with any of the colors. So it comes to you just like this.
Yep.
You're gonna take it out of the box, and you're just gonna open it up. I'm going to turn it around so you can see that patented origami toggle.
And this is key on virtually every origami piece.
You are 100% right. Once you lock this into place, and listen, you hear that?
Yep.
Both of these lower shelves are each gonna hold 50 pounds. So you're looking at 100-pound capacity with just those.
Okay.
This top shelf, it's already on there. No nuts, no bolts. You don't have to get a Allen wrench.
No
we have the leveling
screwdriver.
key. Nope, we're just gonna put it right over. And once you lock that into place, this top shelf now is going to hold 75 pounds. And you can see we have this. They're like little tongs that you have. And you're just gonna put those into this opening. That's it. Boom. That's the zero assembly. That's it. Do you like yours? You know what, I put it on backwards.
You were
It's 'cause you
testing
handed
me.
it to me.
You were testing me, Rebecca.
Just wanted to see if you could see it. Let me ask you though, Adam, do you like it with the top shelf up or down?
Well, I kind of like it with it up.
You do?
Like that, yes.
I kind of like it with it down.
You like it with it down?
I do. I think there's something it adds, especially when you can. So I think it was because I forget which person told me about this, but they were said for crafting, and you could put your kids' artwork on here.
Well, that's a nice idea.
Wouldn't that be
I
adorable?
like that idea.
Grandkids, your kids' pictures. Yeah, I love that.
Totally.
But it changes. I mean, on a dime, you could just do whatever you need, and that holds 8 pounds. So you're looking at 183-pound capacity.
Very unique silhouette. Again, very unique in the world of origami, very rarely on television, and also very rarely is it free shipping and handling. We're focusing on origami this hour, but everything's free shipping. Is it that pair of DG2 jeans you wanted, or the Curtis Stone saucepan that you needed? Is it going to be Andrew Lessman vitamins that you've been thinking about? Whatever you want to buy right now, free shipping and handling. So add things to your shopping cart and go wild, because you can save a lot of money if you're ordering today. The reason why we go hog wild on origami is because these are bigger pieces. I mean, free shipping on a lipstick is good, but free shipping on origami the size of this is really something extra special. So take advantage of it while it's there. Platinum silver. This is going to be that classic white, and we have the black. Furniture grade, beautiful wood is what you're seeing there, which again adds to the whole feel.
It does. It just, I love the kind of the mix with the metal and the woods. It softens it up. It's beautiful. The other thing I want to say as we kind of go, so you can see as we move our way down, different ways to use it. We do take a lot of the ideas from you. In the kitchen, you're gonna love this because it's an actual extra workspace. It's 3 feet long.
Right.
I mean, that's long.
It's big.
18.5 inches wide. So whether you're using this to fold your laundry, whether you're using this as an extra workspace, maybe you're gonna be using this to do your gardening. You're gonna have that extra workspace where you need it most. Out in the garage, people would love to be able to have all of the nuts and bolts. I'm not a garage person, so whatever you need out there, you're gonna have it, and you're gonna have that workspace. Look at in the kitchen. One of the things that I love, Lou was saying he has 2, one that's a coffee bar and one that's a real bar.
Sure.
I love that. I actually have my, my mom made us all recipe books. So I have the recipe books out. I have some of our favorite dishes that she kind of handed down to me. So those are the things that you can showcase if you want to. Or do you have that air fryer that is just, you know, it's a hassle to take it out? Do you have the big mixer or any of those things, and you don't want to have to store them away, you want to use them daily? This is going to be the way to do that.
I hope you're inspired. I mean, that's the joy of origami, is that they can inspire us to organize in a certain way, to display in a certain way, and to make the most of every space in our home, right? That's the joy.
It's durable, guys. It's powder-coated steel.
I nearly made it through them, Rebecca. I was going to try and ignore.
No, it's like, no, you can drop it, you can hit it, you can do whatever it's powder-coated steel, it's not gonna chip. That's why I need powder-coated steel. They call me the tornado at home.
The tornado! There's no stopping Rebecca when she gets started. We only have a couple minutes left. Still to come, the 2-pack of the racks. That's going to be our biggest seller of the whole show. So if you want the world-famous 2-pack, we do feature that in this hour. We're excited about that. In terms of our kitchen storage station, it's been called a lot of different things over the years though, right? But the kitchen storage station seems to be the perfect name.
And it is because it really does kind of go back. We all have those memories of the baker's rack that we have there.
Now, which is backwards.
We're gonna do this. There we go. Nick, thank you so much. You're such a gentleman. I appreciate you.
Anything for
but
you.
I just wanted to show you, it really truly is zero assembly, and I don't know how Origami does it.
No.
When you see something, I saw this constructed, and I was like, how did they do it this time?
There's some clever people that look at origami.
I mean, when you're looking at something like this, and you just have to take it off and put it on, that's brilliant.
But you don't need a screwdriver.
No.
You don't need tools. You don't need to ask anybody to help, and that's the empowering nature of origami. We live in a world where we want instant satisfaction, right? We want things done not now, we want it done yesterday. I haven't got time for this. I need it to be up and ready to go so I can use it and enjoy it. And the moment that we deliver it to you with free shipping and handling, you will be able to enjoy it so quickly. The white is the best seller. That's the white over here, but it just looks so perfect and easy, right?
And do remember, this is powder-coated steel. I know you're seeing that gorgeous wood. It's all made with the best materials. Whenever you get anything with origami, it's the best materials. Powder-coated steel, real beautiful blonde wood. And then it does come with leveling feet. So you're able to use them or not if you have perfectly level you know, floor is good for you. That's wonderful. Mine are not. You can level them out so you've got that perfect space. But the black,
Let's look at the black.
I love the black. I don't know if it's just, I don't know what it is, but I love the contrast of the blonde wood.
There's some drama there,
There's
right?
some drama, that's what it is. But look at how you're able to put, you know, your favorite stuff. I was actually have one of these, and we want to drink room temperature water, because that's the best. And if you just want to start drinking more water, this is such a great way to do it, but where would you put that?
So hold on a minute now, Rebecca.
Yeah.
You're saying room temperature water
Is the best water to drink, yeah, for your throat and everything. My daughter sings, so we have to have that. And then you can put all of your cucumbers or strawberries, yeah. Yeah.
There goes the tornado again.
I'm telling you. You can't put me anywhere. But it is a great way, whatever you want to do more. Maybe it's your NutriBullet because you want to eat healthier, or you want to grab the fruit instead of the cookies. You're able to put those out there, but it's so beautiful and unique.
Well, we're learning a lot of things today, Rebecca. Thank you for
Room temperature water.
No, but really, even for us non-singers, we need.
We should all be thinking of our throats.
We should be thinking. Amongst other things, with our throats.
Tonight, that's what we're focusing on.
Dr. Rebecca is here giving us the guidance. All right, thank you for your orders on this one. Already tonight we had a rolling storage cart. We had, of course, the bookshelf, which was fantastic from Lou. And now our kitchen storage solution. Rebecca's doing it again. She's taking it down. Come on, let's go back over.
I'm going to show you that you can do this in 30 seconds. It's going to come to you just like this. You take it out of the box.
Done.
You've got that patented origami toggle. That's where the magic happens. And I don't want to hit you here. I'm just going to take this here, flip it over. One of us is getting taken out tonight. And then, there you go. See? How about 20 seconds, do you think?
Is that backwards?
She did it! You can't hit it!
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help.
Stay out of the kitchen.
Thank you for all your orders on this one. Oh, we're having some fun tonight. Thank you.
Not through me yet.
I won't help ever again, I promise. I'll stay well away. All right, on the way next, Mr. Lou Caputo returns with one of the biggest offers ever in the world of origami. It's the 2-pack, it's the 3-tier. We'll tell you more about it right after this.
It started with a single act of kindness and 100 goats. 15 years of research later, we turned our expertise to the science of kindness and goat milk, which contains 31 key ingredients to help skin look and feel healthier. Today, Beekman 1802 is a world-renowned goat milk skin and body care brand, built on the belief that there's beauty in kindness.
As a chef, cooking is not only my job, it's a passion. And I know the importance of having the right tools. Enter Kitchen HQ. From high-performance cookware to time-saving gadgets. Kitchen HQ tools are designed to make cooking easier, faster, and more enjoyable for cooks at all levels. And they're affordably priced. Kitchen HQ can help you master any meal exclusively at HSN.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
There have been so many important gains that women have made throughout history. I mean, just look at travel and adventure alone. This was like a male-only game, right? And women have been pioneers in land, sea travel, astronauts, pilots. Like, there's no part of the travel and adventure world that a woman hasn't made her mark.
Thank you for tuning in tonight here on HSN. Before we go any further, can we just take a very quick time out? Because a lot of folks who are joining us in our midnight hour may have struggled with the ordering of our today's special. We had a little bit of an issue with our shipping promotion on hsn.com. It might have said that it wasn't free shipping when it is free shipping. I want to make sure everybody knows we have fixed the problem in our system. And if you didn't order, absolutely you can order now. If you did order earlier, you will absolutely be getting that free shipping and handling as well. It will be credited to your account. So what is it? What was it? Well, it's our today's special. Over 2,400 people said, I'm gonna get that. It's our Nellie's Laundry Soda, 4 simple ingredients. And what it's able to do is keep those whites bright and look after those colors as well. 500 loads is more than a year's worth of laundry for the average family of 4. And that breaks down to 12 cents a load. Plus, with our offer tonight, we're including 2 bags, 2 pouches of the Oxygen Booster, which is fantastic. $61.99. The regular retail on this is touching $115. So do it differently. Not the chemical-laden detergents and powders and pods. This is a wonderful opportunity. The other thing, of course, as well, flying in and flying out are our Nelly Flyer Balls. These are also available right now, free shipping and handling. If you ordered earlier, you will be getting that also. This is gonna save you money and it's gonna save you clothes. You don't need those dryer sheets in your dryer. You're gonna use these. These are the high quality 100% New Zealand lamb's wool as well. On offer today for $21.99. And again, free shipping and handling. Everybody should have this. If you were watching our Nellie's Hour, you may have seen the big worldwide debut of the Nellie's brush, the dishwashing brush. Oh my gosh, it's called the Dish Stick. That also is free shipping and handling. And if you ordered, you're guaranteed to be taken care of. So thank you for your orders on all of the Nellie's goodies. Let's head over this way. You know, in every show there has to be a star. And that is Lou Caputo. I mean, this is, don't let Rebecca hear that. This is the star of our show this evening. It is our 3-tier 2-pack, coming in with a grand total of 2,554 reviews, making this one of the biggest customer favorite items ever in our history. This has been on the airways for well over a decade at this stage. Lou's showing you 1, but you get 2, Lou. And what's the shipping charge on this?
Free!
Free shipping and handling. We've got this down to a T.
We do.
Okay, we're gonna dive right on in. Lou, why was this one created?
So this one was created as the second piece, believe it or not, ever in the Origami line. So we've literally been selling this one probably for 14, 15 years right now, okay?
Wow.
That's a long time for any product anywhere,
Yeah.
all right? But we did it because the customers came to us and said, can you make us something smaller than the large? Because remember, the first one was the large heavy duty rack that we sell, 4 tiers, it's massive, holds up to 1,000 pounds. But we wanted something smaller, something that was gonna fit in the house better, different rooms in the house, and maybe even under a window, and that's where we came up with this one.
Yeah.
And it has, here's the weird thing about this guy. It has all the same attributes as the large rack when
Yeah.
it comes to weight capacity. It kind of blows my mind. So it is powder-coated steel, regardless of whatever color you're getting, they're all that powder-coated steel, so they're gonna resist chipping, scratching, and corroding.
Okay.
So that means you can use them indoors, outdoors. You see right
Love
here,
that.
this is by a pool, and we know what's in a pool, chlorine.
Absolutely.
Chlorine is highly corrosive, but it will not affect this, which is beautiful. Look at that inside. Now we moved inside with it in the closet to store and organize all of the kids' toys that you might have in there. In the laundry room, where we've got another corrosive, we call it bleach, that's in there, okay? Again, this is safe in that room as well. And it's like the perfect laundry cart.
Yeah.
Because your laundry baskets fit on here, you can wheel it around the house.
The
Now,
height.
It's the height. Yeah, 35 inches tall, 35 and a half really, but 35 and a half inches tall, just about countertop height. It's just a tiny, tiny little bit higher, but not enough that it's gonna be a problem if you're trying to transfer something, and I'll show you that. Now, color-wise, we've got the 3 of the most popular colors that we have in Origami. All right,
Okay.
the first one, down here.
Down here? Down here.
I don't know, you were moving, the camera was going with you, so I figured I'll go with it. So this one, which is backwards, my gosh, did Rebecca set this up?
They should
I'm
probably
kidding.
blame me.
I'm kidding.
Blame me.
Okay, yeah, probably. It's always your fault.
always
This one's
me.
backwards too. All right,
there we
hang
go.
on a second. All right, so the first one here is the black. Notice the black in this one is a glossy finish.
Not the matte.
Not the matte, but it's also a hammered finish. So if you look at it, there's a texture to this one. That's something you don't get with paint.
No.
Okay, that is a trademark of the powder coating. The next one here, are we calling this platinum or silver?
What would you like to call it?
I would like to call it platinum, but we could call it silver because it's the same.
We're going to call it platinum.
Platinum!
Yay!
All right, this one, stainless steel appliances, it looks amazing. I'll show you that in a second as well. And then the last one that I was demonstrating with down here in the end is the original pewter. For a long, long time, this is the only color.
Yes.
You had a choice between pewter or pewter. Whichever one you wanted, it had to be pewter. Now, here's the important thing about these, okay? When you talk about how big they are, they're about 35, I mentioned, about 35.5 inches tall, 29.5 inches in length. They're 13 inches from post to post. So if you're looking at one going like, I wonder if that's gonna fit in this part of my house, 11 on the shelf, 13 all the way out to the edges because those posts are about 1 inch apiece, okay? This will hold a ridiculous amount of weight.
Okay.
Now, the thing with origami is there's always a difference in the weight capacity based on whether you're using the wheels or not, because the wheels will lift this up off the ground about 3 inches.
Right.
We don't want it to get tippy, so we tell people, listen, here's the thing. If you're gonna use the wheels on this, we recommend you limit yourself to 75 pounds per shelf. Now, in this particular instance, that's 225 pounds of weight.
Right.
Nothing to sneeze at,
Not at
okay?
all.
Now, if you don't use the wheels, you can go up to the maximum weight capacity, which is 250 pounds per shelf. We've got 3 shelves. That makes this 750 pounds of maximum weight capacity. Oh, but wait, you're getting 2. That's 1,500 pounds.
And there are 2 camps of people in this world. There's Lou, which is Team Wheels.
Team wheels and your team not wheels.
I'm Team No Wheels.
That's right.
And so I have these. I bought them 15 years ago.
Exactly.
And Lou launched them. And again, they look as good today as they did back then.
Mine
And
too.
We got a 2-pack. You're getting a 2-pack. So again, you see this price. It's 2 for this amazing one low price.
Well, and think about this for a second too. These weigh almost 19 pounds apiece.
For sure.
Okay, so you're talking about over 36 pounds of weight that's being shipped to your house for free of steel, and they come in the same box. So it's just one big box. If you tried to ship,
say it, Lou,
36 pounds of steel for anywhere for any price, I guarantee you it's going to be a very expensive proposition.
all day long. So when
Yeah.
we say free shipping and handling, that saves us, I mean, our typical shipping cost on this is $25, which is really reasonable considering it is steel. You're getting it for free if you order it today. So out of all these origami pieces that we've seen, this needs to stand out, and it does stand out. It's a 2-pack of a perfectly situated and perfectly sized rack. People place this in their closet because it fits perfectly in the closet. They put it in their pantry. They put it in the bathroom. They put it in the garage. They put it in the entryway, in the mudroom. It's unlimited.
Oh yeah. Now my wife Kelly is a big crafter. She had a Cricut on hers for the longest time on that top shelf because it's nice and sturdy. I like mine in the garage. I've got several in my garage, and one of the best ways that I use mine is under a window. Because I had one window in my garage that would let all the light in, and I was like, I'm not putting a shelf in front of the window.
Yeah.
It's the only light source in here other than the electrical stuff. So that was a wonderful thing to be able to have in there and use it that way. But really with origami, you're only limited by your imagination. So you use it wherever you want to.
And I do love that you see these images because again, it's like our garage at home as well.
Yeah.
People spend thousands of dollars to create these
they do.
organizers. You could do this for a couple hundred.
Well, and I can tell you that, you know, I'm selling my house and I have shelving I installed, and it's not coming with me.
Of course,
it's staying there. You know, I look at it and I cry because I'm thinking about not only the money I spent, but how many hours I spent drilling into the walls and hammering things and just, you know, cutting the wire shelves. I mean, all of that. And the nice thing is that every single piece of origami we had in our garage came with. It's all moved, and that's the thing about it. It's easy. I like to go back to what we were talking about earlier about how it doesn't corrode. And, you know, in the laundry room, it's a prime example of it, okay? How you can use this in any room in the house. Now, to what I was saying earlier about the height on this being around 35 inches, see, there's a counter right there, and there's just about a ½ inch difference between this and the average counter height. So if you want to transfer stuff from one to the other, it's not going to be a big deal to do that. Now, in a kitchen, if it's me, right, I'm not, you know, the pewter one, it's beautiful. It's up to you what your kitchen's like. This one here, the platinum/silver, notice we've got a stainless steel refrigerator back here, and if I go all the way back here, I just want you to see how good that looks side by side. A lot of people buy this one if they have stainless steel appliances in their kitchen because it does look so good in there. And it just blends in. When you put this, you might think, oh gosh, that's an industrial piece. It doesn't come across that way when it's in your home.
It really doesn't. And again, Lou's rolling these along. You can have the wheels on.
Simple.
Or you don't have to have the wheels on.
No, it's up to you.
So that's that platinum. This is the black. If you want the black, extremely limited now. They're giving us 4 minutes or sell out. Now, Lou will be here a couple times today with some of the really heavy hitters in the world of origami. This is one of those that folks will wait months to be able to get that free shipping and handling.
Absolutely.
I mean, for months.
So, funny thing, last week was St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
We missed you, by the way.
I missed you.
I was going to wear my kilt to go on the open house show with you.
If I'd have known, Lou,
I
please.
was going to wear my kilt. But that being said, we walked around in the St. Patrick's Day Festival they do up in Dunedin down here in Florida. And it's a big deal. It's a big deal. There were so many vendors that had different pieces of origami in their booths that they were using to show their wares off. I always talk about my friend Brenda, who paints glassware, and she uses this specific rack as like a hutch on tables to show off all the glasses she's painted. It's kind of an ingenious thing.
Not digraph.
No, different Brenda, different Brenda.
Just checking.
This is a very different person. But, so she uses this for that. But we were walking around, and I swear I saw a couple people that had the one that Rebecca was selling a few minutes ago.
The bakers.
The baker's rack. There were some of these there, and I even saw a couple of the large racks. And I'm like walking around going like, my God, waiting for somebody to recognize me.
Well,
never happened.
Lou can't go anywhere without.
No.
He gets mobbed by people.
Yes, exactly.
But origami has that fan following. It is a fan favorite, and people all over America have purchased these for so many different reasons. And that's why people keep coming back again and again and again, because they love it. Lou's had it up and had it down and up and down and up and down a million times because you can. Again, no tools, zero assembly, right out of the box. We're showing 2 of each because you get 2 of each tonight, Lou.
Right. Over 36 pounds of steel shipped to your house for free. That is a massive, massive deal. You know, it occurred to me, too, that I didn't know it was going to be free shipping.
Nope.
So I guarantee you none of the customers knew, which means that a lot of the people that wait to buy origami are not with us at this hour. So I think tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, and
they're wild.
Yeah, and people need to buy them now tonight, because honestly, tomorrow when I'm back with all this, I don't know what colors we're going to have. I don't know how many we're going to have of anything.
Well, the black is getting really limited. Our producer, Rocky, letting me know, guys, if you have it in your shopping cart,
he's right.
Check out, because if we get down to the wire and somebody else wants it, obviously it goes from your cart to somebody else.
Right.
There's only a certain amount of time that you're allowed to just keep it sat in your cart. We know the quality, we know the reputation, we know the pricing discounted tonight. Remember, it's a $200 package. We're doing it at $149 and change.
Crazy.
Flex pay is like $37.49, and that free shipping and handling, which is the icing on the cake. So where will you put yours? Is this extra organization in the closet or in the bathroom or the mudroom? Is it in the garage, the entryway? When you arrive home, you've parked the car in the garage, you've got your shopping bags, you can place it on here while you get your keys out.
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of people use these as dollies in their house. Like if they've got heavier things that they're trying to move around, like the laundry baskets, like big bags of dog food, you know, rock salt, anything like that. It's a godsend to be able to put, remember, you can go up to 225 pounds of weight with the wheels on this. And, you know, I heard Rebecca talking about the wheels earlier, and they are phenomenal. They do not cut corners on the powder coating or the wheels, any of that. These are all real powder coated steel with those, you know, really, really great wheels on it. I was tempted to start turning these around again in honor of Rebecca. Put them all backwards.
Rebecca, we love you. Rebecca's coming up next with one more item. Hopefully you have been motivated, though, to really give these a go.
Absolutely.
I mean, Lou, look, we've got some sports equipment on here, some stuff from the outside.
Oh, yeah.
The potting mix. I mean, again, it's unlimited, the choices that you've got with the origami racks.
Use them as planting shells, use them as the world's biggest shoe racks. I mean, you know, whatever it is you want to do with them, that's 100% up to you. The imagination that our customers have is just incredible.
Mr. Lou Caputo, I bid you a fond farewell.
Why, thank you, my friend. I will see you soon, I hope.
I will see you very soon. The amazing Lou Caputo here. And don't think I didn't notice you matched your watch band to your shirt as well. Look at that. That is a man with...
Fashionista, my friend.
Yeah, detail. Thank you for all your orders on our 3-tier rack. It is the 2-pack. Again, over 2,500 reviews is just remarkable. So how do we bring to a close this big hour of origami? Well, we're gonna do it with a very special rack. It's called the decorative rack, and it's say what you see. This is the decorative rack. Look, we're using it as a nightstand, a side table. Towels are on there, a perfectly placed, perfectly situated rack that obviously has a silhouette that really lends itself to adding some decor style, some home, I mean, really a cozy look to it. Beautiful furniture grade wood, we'll talk about that as well. We love this. I think dollar for dollar, bang for your buck, it's probably the best value of the entire show. We're under 100 again, the free shipping and handling. I know many of you have heard that a few times tonight, but it is really the theme of the show and of the day. Everything's free shipping. So another customer pick item. Rebecca returns. Rebecca, this has always been a favorite.
It is, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It's decorative. You look at this and you never say, oh, you have some storage shelves in your living room or in your entryway. It is something that's just gonna add to your decor, and you really wanna showcase it just in and of itself. But remember, each of these are gonna hold 30 pounds each, so you're looking at 120-pound capacity for a small footprint. Can I show you the Zero
please.
assembly? If you're just joining us and you've never heard of Origami, Origami is very loved here at HSN, and for good reason, and that's because you're getting quality products with Zero assembly. So it's gonna come to you just like this. You can see, now when I open it up, it almost opens itself up. You can see all of them fall right into place. It's a customer pick. Read what people say. They love how quickly it is to just put together and then decorate, put whatever you want on it.
I love though, Rebecca, to your point, the way the shelves, it graduates, right? So you've got the slimmest shelf at the top, and then it gets a little wider and a little deeper and deeper. That lends itself to so many spaces.
So it's a classic design that's going nowhere. I mean, I remember when it first came out, it was probably when we were moving down here, and I bought, so that was like 12, 13 years ago, and I bought very expensive shelves. I wanted a whole wall of it, and I loved it. It was pressed board.
Yep.
It got banged up, and it lasted maybe a couple years.
Oh.
It was ugly. It was nothing like this. It wasn't powder coated steel. It wasn't the real wood, and it wasn't this price. This is something that's gonna last forever and a day. And remember, it is that powder coated steel and real wood. I think it's really important to point that out.
Can we go, let's go through each color individually so you can really see. So on the white version, right, which Rebecca's showing you, this is that white wood, right?
It is crisp.
It is, it really is. I love that. So again, you can hear the quality, you can see the quality, it's all right there, okay? So beautiful wood on each tier. And then what about this one?
This is gonna be the platinum gray, and I wanted to take this off so you could see it, because this wood, I think out of all three, the wood grains, there's the grays, some taupes, some browns. It is rich and beautiful.
Isn't that fantastic?
I love that.
So if grays play a theme in your home, that's gonna be an ideal selection for you. Again, this is made to be really decorator friendly.
Do know though, even if you have some more browns in your home, because we do have the taupes in there, that does play. So you can definitely, this would be a good one if you have some browns.
Okay, so a nice chameleon we've got there.
Yes.
And then we go with the black. And again, the black wood, which is just a really easy selection, a great choice. You know, you move into a house, and Rebecca, one of the things that you quickly learn is you gotta furnish that house.
Yes.
And that's expensive, right?
It's so expensive, and then you want something that's gonna last, and this is such a great way to do it. You know how long it took me to put, so I got 5 of them. It took me days, not just hours, days to put them all together. And there were still a few nuts and bolts, so maybe that's why they didn't last very long. But I don't know what, I hate even reading directions. There are no directions needed. Lots of people pick up 2 of these and will put them and use them as nightside tables from their bed, or you can have them on both sides of your entertainment center, so you can put little storage boxes. Perfect as well if you wanted to put this in your office, your kitchen. It lends beautifully in any room. And do know, Zero assembly. Oh, I love that.
Great idea. Isn't that fantastic?
That's really great. I love that idea. But in any room, there's not one room that this couldn't enhance the look of.
And you can stack them side by side right next to each other.
That's what remember I told you I had 5 of
All
these ladder.
together?
Yes, and it was a
Oh
whole
my
wall.
gosh.
It looked great, didn't last long. This now I have.
Yes.
And they're strong and sturdy, and they hold the weight. Remember, each one's gonna hold 30 pounds,
Yeah.
whether it's the small all the way to the large. And I do wanna show you, this is how it comes to you. They're wood all the way through, and then you just open it up. You start at the bottom here. You just kind of put that all the way down. Do you see that? You don't have to baby it. It's all well made, and that's it. So you could put these side by side, get all white, and take a look at that. And you're creating an entire wall unit.
So they sit flush, seamlessly together. So let's think for a moment, your place and your space. If you need the exact dimensions, you can call us.
Yep.
Do you have them?
Yep, it's gonna be about 20 inches wide, I should say, and about 18 and a half.
Okay.
So that's the square foot. Even though each of these shelves is gonna be a little bit shorter as you go up,
Yeah.
that's the footprint that it's gonna take up. And it's just over 4 feet tall.
It's a great height, it's a great size, and I'm gonna double down on this. I really think that it's the best bang for your buck of the entire show. If you'd like to order, we are ending this hour, unfortunately, in just about 5 minutes. We are live at 5 to 2 here on the East Coast. I hope you're having a great night. You're watching the world's first shopping channel. This is HSN, and this is Origami. Under 100 and free shipping and handling to get it to your home. We talk about a housewarming present. Maybe it is your daughter or your son and daughter-in-law that just moved into their first apartment, their first home, and you want to send this directly to them. It would make a great gift. Again, under 100. And this isn't a hindrance to anybody because you don't need anybody to put it up. No tools are required. I love the idea in the bedroom. You put a nightlight on there and you're good to go.
Yeah, oh, and it has so many. I know what's near my bed is one drawer
Yes.
and a top, and that's it. Look at how many different shelves you're getting. There's some good width in between each of the shelves too, so you can see we even have a lamp there. If you have the copy machine, that's perfect for that lower shelf. It fits perfectly. If you have any file cabinets, perfect for dogs. I love this idea. I'm gonna steal it for that one. And then also so yes, it's gonna give you the storage that you need. Each of those shelves holding 30 pounds, but it's beautiful. And go read the reviews because people they just love this one.
Yeah,
And all of the words are beautiful. I love it. I hope I want more because you can, like you said, line them up.
Never enough
And this is all you have to do. I love that all you do is you bring it right down, that's it. Boom.
I mean, it's and what I like as well is the design. You see you've got the crisscross at the back and the top and then that middle layer as well. It's thoughtfully created.
It's pretty from every single angle too. So if you wanted to put this behind, a lot of people have their couches in their living rooms and then you want the storage behind it, even from behind. This is pretty. If you were to have your couch along the back and you're seeing this, no matter where you're using this, how you're seeing it, it's pretty from every single angle.
Well, if you'd like to order the white, it continues to be the best seller. But in second place is going to be the platinum.
Should we show that
Can we
wood
show
again?
the wood just one more time? Because this has all those striations in it. And whereas the black is black, the white is white. This has a little bit of a mix in there, right, Rebecca?
It really looks more like the knots and the wood, and you've got a little bit of the taupes, and then you have the cool grays. So if you do have more brown tones at home, gray is the #1 color when it comes to home decor, so it's gonna fit perfectly there. But for me, I have brown floors. This would still, like you said, the chameleon, that was perfect.
It's a chameleon,
It's
right?
a chameleon.
Well, the black is also doing very well, not to be left behind. Grab a couple if you want. I mean, maybe it's gonna go either side of the entertainment center in the family room, right? It could flank either side of the television. And what knickknacks you put on there, what ornaments you put on there, what picture frames you put on there, fantastic. Maybe you have a home office. This is amazing. The printer's gonna go on there. Maybe bits and pieces and supplies that you need, they could all go on there. Because you've got the slimmer shelf and the deeper shelf, you've got a space for all the things that you may own. And again, it's really true freedom. You can't go to the flat pack store, the big box store, you go to, the furniture stores. You can't buy things like this.
And when you feel it and you see the powder coated steel, what does that mean? It means the color is actually bonded to the steel, so you can't chip it. You won't rust. It's not gonna corrode. The other thing we talk about with Origami is we're always gonna give you just storage solutions. We're never gonna add to your storage problems.
Nightmares.
So if, you know, somebody comes and you have to tuck this away in a closet, or if you're moving it from point A to point B, this is all the space it's gonna take. And whether you're taking it out of the box for the first time or you're moving it for the 10th time, all you do is you put those into place. They fall right into place. You don't have to baby them.
Done.
Do you see we even have the little rubber grippies here, so it protects the wood as it falls down.
So you didn't need any tools.
No.
You didn't go to the store and buy a box full of bits.
No.
You know,
Don't read directions.
You don't need to read directions. Hallelujah. No directions. Everything about it is made to make life easier. Well, I hope you discovered something that you loved in this hour. We're just scratching the surface of our Origami family. If you want to go on hsn.com, you can search Origami and you'll see everything that's on offer. But please take advantage of that free shipping and handling. I can't stress enough. You know, we joked earlier, buying a lipstick on free shipping is one thing, but buying something like this, which is really sizable, is really a massive saving and a big benefit. So order it today to guarantee you won't pay any shipping and handling. And then while you're ordering this, throw in a few other things. Your DG2 jeans, Curtis Stone pots and pans, whatever it is that's been on your wish list. Well, always on our wish list is to have Rebecca Wood here on our show.
Thank you. I love working with you. Thank you so much.
Rebecca made us smile tonight. Thank you for being a part of our show. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Stay with us. The encore of our best part of the day is right